So good morning from Wickersham Canine Ranch in beautiful Marshall, North Carolina. Today we have Rufus Miller, and we're going to fix him to begin his basics reintegration workout. He came to us with an object guarding situation. He's a great little retriever. So we had to teach him a system of motion to make his skill set a little bit better and a little bit safer with others. The very first thing we're going to do every day is we're going to get him tethered to his slip collar and his 15-foot leash, and we'll have a couple cookies on hand. Exercise 1 is going to be a right-hand box heel. Very simply, I'm going to step off and tap my side, and I'm going to be very deliberate with my footsteps as well as my turn with a 90-degree pivot. Good boy! I'm going to overlay praise and move him to a 90-degree turn with target sound on the back side. Each and every time I'm going to take 2 laps. Good boy! And vary my pace. Good. In the middle third of our exercise. So this is teaching our dog parallel left and a little bit of our pace. Good boy! And allow us to also imprint the positivity that we have in our program as well. Induction, praise tones, touch. We're going to go to our second repetition pattern. We'll step off with the left. We have a loose lead, a 90-degree turn, and the dog will follow. This is going to teach our pack membership. Good boy, good boy, good boy. With parallel left. Good job. Let's go, Rufus. Notice there's a lot of tone. Good boy, good boy, good boy, good boy. Overlaid on top of the target sound. Good, 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 good. Good, 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 good. Good boy. When we bring him to rest, we're going to slowly decrease our pace, and then we're going to rotate the signal above his eyeballs. And he'll take his cookie, we'll flash a stay signal, and get ready for our third and final repetition of the right hand box heel. And as you can see, he's ready to go. Good job. We'll make our turn. Good boy. Almost got a correction there with the recital effect. He saw Mr. Keith with the camera. Good. And he thought about running over there. That's exactly what this is designed to do. Is basically overcome, good boy, the question of whether or not the dog is with us or is he not with us. Good boy, let's go, good boy. And so if we do this in this manner, it'll only take just a little bit of instruction for the dog to convert off of the leash as an instrument, good, of control and getting him more into a rapport-based obedient system. Good job. So that's our third and final. We'll close it out with a release all through. A shake and a little bit of a touch. Shake and touch. Good. And so what we're going to do is we're going to set up for our second exercise. Let's go, Rufus. Good. I'm going to present from this angle.
Yep.
Good job. All right, brother Rufus. Good job. So here we are with our second exercise. We call it the left-hand box heel. Very simply, we're going to step off just like the first exercise. We're going to move forward. We're going to step and turn the dog with 90-degree pivot. We're going to step and turn. Good. And what I'm hoping to do is get some width off of the steps so as the dog can read the body language. Good boy. At this point, we are rank order in our pack. Good. Through motion. Good, 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 good. That's acceleration. Good job. Let's go. And we can start to frame out our leash and our heel position, which is the intersection of don't cross and don't forge. Good job. And so now I'm going to start to frame up that I'm moving faster with the hands, just a little bit with the wrist, get him to where we can work in and through our motion and communicate that we need to move from one point to another in our work. So here we are. We got our second one. I'm going to shake it out. I'm going to correct the dog. Oh, wow, wow. He's just going to walk off. Excellent. That's why we shake it as a precursor. Mister's thinking through exercise 3 and wanting to move on. That was an awesome repetition. We're, however, going to our second on the left-hand box heel. Going to heel. Pivot. Good, 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 good. Good job. Let's go, Rufus. Let's go, Rufus. So we're showing you how to expand over time as we practice at home. Good. The box heel is that the dog can begin to have changes of pace. Good boy. Within his 2-lap repetition pattern. This could be done in the garage. This could be done in the backyard. But it can be done in the cul-de-sac. It can be done at Spectrum Arena. but it must be done when we reintegrate the dog to his handler. Good boy. Inducive language, his reward. Good boy. Moving on. Heel. We'll go to our third. Good. The dog out of position, in which we might be able to see a correction. Let's see what happens. We're going to heel, and we're going to wait until the very last moment. See him look at me. Good boy. That's it. That's our litmus test. Good job. Good boy. Love it. We're going to bridge and finish. Good boy. And move to our next exercise. So exercise 3, we call friends leave heel. Very simply, what we're going to do is we're going to bowl the dog forward with a body motion off the left, which is go. You ready? Friend.
Hey Rufus, hi, how you doing?
He gets touch and a cookie from his training partner.
There you go, thank you.
So is that we can practice calling the dog back with our one-piece recall. Rufus, heel. Good boy, good boy, good boy, there we go. Notice that? Good, the dog is back into the finished position. We do not have him seated in front of us. Good, that's the way we roll. Second repetition, I'm going to shake it. I'm warning that dog that he shouldn't move toward his mommy, his daddy, or his training partner Keith until I point toward them. Ready? Friend, our second one.
Hey Rufus. Oh, now you go straight for the treat.
Great job, my man.
Good
That's
boy.
it. Love it. So he has unconditioned behavior, heel. And the one thing that I did notice is he never put his butt on Keith. What a great job. We'll hold that, and we'll work to our third and final repetition. Leash is on, not sweating it until he goes too far. No. Good. He's just trying to tell me I want to go see Keith. I want to. I'm going to confirm the dog is locked out before I do see him. I'm going to correct. Good. And if we're real subtle like this and we're not stressed out, we can teach a dog a stand stay pretty quick. Good. If your trainer's hollering no, might want to reconsider your trainer. Good job. Ready? Third and final. Friend.
Hey Rufus.
Oh wow.
Oh,
Misbehavior.
he's
Heel.
ready to go back.
No worries. He won't get rewarded there. It's just a learning process. And friend.
Hey, how you doing?
Good job.
You're such a good boy. Thank
Love
you.
the separation there. So this guy, good, is looking really good on his step work. He's still in the process of learning, as he will be for the next 10 days. But overall, I'd say he's an A+ student. Let's go. So we're going to start in about 10 seconds.
Okay, we're good.
So we've assembled in our outdoor living room. We have a seated area, and then we also have a location stay that's offset from us about 6 to 8 foot. The very first thing I want to do in this particular exercise is I want to apply a little bit of touch and let the dog know that he's with me and we're in this particular area. And he says, hey, I love Keith too. I see, I see, I see. And then the second thing I'm going to do with him is a point and snap indicator, get him to move to our pre-described area. Good boy. And then I'm going to give him a signal. Good. And then I'm going to create my separation, which is everything that I need to do for exercise 4. The most important thing, the things that novices will not do, is give a communication in the stay, and then when their bodies rotate or fold downward, they don't give a backside signal. The dog never learns to defer to the handler when he doesn't know the answer. We work this again in a 3 repetition pattern. Duration and distance increase as we go. We'll lock him out. I see him anticipating just a little bit. Good, that was the forward motion. And then we're going to point and we're going to enunciate the release to get him out. Through. Good job. We'll go right back to my casual area with the dog with touch, praise, etc. And I'm going to work in and through our second and third repetition. Very important for us to not only have time with the dog in our area, but we want to use the location stay as well. The reason being is if you go straight into location stay without being with the dog, he's going to feel separation, and that's why a lot of folks have to wrestle and argue with their dog to teach them to remain in the area. We just use proper communication, we will avoid unnecessary correction. Good. And we'll cycle in and through. The dog will get more economy of motion and perform faster so as that he can get to the things that he wants to do with us. We're going to return. That's our perfect rep. He's still popping a little. No. Feedback. Closed shoulder, opposition reflex. Good. Good boy. Still a puppy. Through. Good boy. So we get our release. We go right back over as our precursor to 3, which is touch with separation from the body. Not up on the couch together. Good. And then I'm going to give him direction. And over time, I'm going to stop the fold on the signals. Keep the shoulders up. Just present the hand. He's waiting. He doesn't know that. He knows it there. Good boy. I'm getting older. So I want that dog eventually pick up the signal from waist level. Easy peasy. We'll get that behind camera. But first, we're going to give a signal. We're going to hone in that when our body rounds, does not automatically default to come back to the handler. And then we're going to backside the signal just to make sure that the dog has enough communication. So as if he were confused or not paying attention, then he would still perform. So again, a signal, an event, and a signal. Good. Opposition reflex. Wow. That got you in trouble on that. Good. Because what we want this dog to do is we want him to lock out. Good. Maybe one time. For him to learn to lock out, even if the induction or the reward is available. So I'm going to go test him one more time and expand what it is that we do with the dog. We're going to go signal, event, signal. Good boy. And dog training is very much like Groundhog Day, the movie, except for we see everything in triplicate. Good. Good dog. So all I got to do from that point is return to him for the finish of the 3rd. Through. Good. And I would consider giving a reward on the back side. Good. Any of you training professionals, feel free to send us a little bit of cash for the education. Let's go. All right, so our amazing pupil, who is very easy to work with and learn new concepts, had a little bit of a fault. And what that was an object guard situation. Unencased balls would turn him into an object guarding zombie that would lash out. What we have done is we've encased the ball with a handkerchief and a zip tie and a little old doggy stink. And what I'm hoping to do is to present multiple objects to the dog, and I'm going to watch every time that he drops it. And first and foremost, day 1 and day 2, I'm getting him used to the concept of the plurality of the ball. And then I'm also introducing just a little bit of touch so as that I can take one for the team if we have a problem. Good, good. Once we have a little bit of a rapport-based game where it's catch, drop, good job. And again, I'm still in a very vulnerable position here. But since he has learned how to do this with plurality of objects, now all of a sudden we do not have a problem as it pertains to taking the object from him. So we've got a cooperative-based play game. We take that prey drive and that drop with the plurality, and then we start to use our location stay. Good boy. Here. Good. And we're going to put him into his area. Woo-wee! Going to make a big old scene about how much this thing stinks. And then I'm going to create a catch. As if I'm burying that for later. I'm going to give him a backside signal. And then I'm going to start to fire the left side with seek. Good job, Rufus. He grabs the object. That's what I want. I'm going to tap my side just like it's a one piece. Oh, he's celebrating. He's celebrating. He's going to show key. So I work him back to the blind. Now, okay, it's location ABA. He's going to dancey step a little bit to tell me that he's ready to go. I'm going to reset him with a recall. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Good boy. As soon as he honors, that's my cue to get in motion for the dog. Now all of a sudden the dog is creating a rapport-based game where he has to ebb and flow. He can make me go hide it, seek, just by finding the finished position with the object. Good. Now the thing that we're overcoming, good boy, is whether or not he goes back to the finish versus the blind. Good boy! Woo-hoo-hoo. And making sure that he is all calm, cool, and collected. When we have two dogs, sometimes the younger dog gets picked on by the older dog, and the older dog starts to steal their stuff. Right? No, not unlike our human children. So we have to have a little bit of policing that we're going to have to coach up behind the scenes. His sister Hadley is completely prepared, and we have a working dog, Seek, that has a system of work. Good boy. Good boy. Good job. So we're well on our way. Good, 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 good. To the heel, to the heel. I'm gonna keep him stepping. Good job. All the way back to the finish. Over time, when he drops that bird within 6 to 8 foot, he will never go get it again. And that's what we're gonna start to enforce there. I'm gonna start to introduce just a little bit of correction, I guess you would say. Leave it, or a warning. Good. And then our reward for leave it is actually to release and give him the object. Good job. I'm gonna do it again. Ready? Leave it. And then our reward is right back to him. So see how we went back to prey drive after hunt? Good. I'm gonna confirm that he's safe, going near the withers. Make sure we get no gut or growls. Oh wow. And then also cue the dog's shoulders. At some point, the dog has to learn. Back, back, back. Good. That is when I approach and I act like I'm going to get the object, he's to give me a little bit of berth there, and he's not to reflex action or try to snatch it out of the hand. All right, when we want to go Frisbee champion, we'll teach him how to do that. But for the time being, we just want to be a happy, awesome little neighbor that he is and acquire his rapport-based hunt skills with his owner. Good, 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 good. Good job. So we're going to finish him out. And we're going to thank the family. Good. I'm going to rotate a signal. Still working. And I'm going to reward the dog as we pan out. I want to say special thanks to the Miller family for giving us the opportunity to work their dogs. They've been absolutely awesome. Good boy. Good boy. There. Good. Honor. There. Good. No. Good. Good. Like it. Like it. 2, 1. So we have assembled Rufus's friend, Miss Hadley, and housemate. We have a couple inducive cookies. We're starting to work on principles of duality. Each dog has seen our individual step work. Good. With a focus on Rufus. Very first thing we're going to do is shake that leash out, make sure that they understand they're tethered, and then we're going to set into the basics. Move 1, which is right hand box heel. We have them parallel left and in motion. No matter what, I'm going to continue to stay in motion. I'm going to take these 2 puppies, good, 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 and start overlaying some target sound, good, 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 good. And I'm going to take 2 laps. Good, just like I do with the single dog. Good, good, good. With 90-degree turns. Good, let's push. And they're going to learn how to coexist through motion. Good, good, good. Good. And we're going to teach them the same things singular as we will good in duality. We're going to crisscross as we reward the dog. And we're going to repeat in triplicate with each time if that's our expectation to work the dog. You ready? I'm going to invert their pattern. Good. And begin in a minute. So we have assembled, and the next thing that we'll do is just like basics 1, we're going to take them for a left hand box heel. I'm going to move them forward on the tap, heel, and the pivot. Good. I'm going to start to work on pace and being parallel left at the same time. Notice we got a forge currently. So what we're going to do is we're going to correct Hadley. Good. By pivoting inward. Going to correct her again. Good, by pivoting inward. I would say that Rufus got enrolled into the program and that perhaps Hadley is the root of most of our problems. Heel. But that's an aside, and we'll work to and through it. Good, good. With the left hand box heel, again, it teaches pace. It's going to rank order your pack. Good, and it's going to create some geometry that we can work out of so as that we can encourage and foster a learning environment. Crisscross. Next we move to the recall on number 3. Exercise 3, very simply, we're going to bowl them forward. Friend.
Hi guys. Hey Rufus.
We're going to watch Hadley's position.
Hadley. Hi. Hey, right here too. Thank you.
And then we're going to set ourselves up for a recall.
Thank you.
And I'm actually going to backpedal a little bit and put us in the shade.
Yeah,
All right.
go.
Rufus, Hadley, heel. Good. They should approach the right side. Just come on back around. Good, good, good with that 180. And then we should put their butts on the ground. That's all we need to work on right there. We can go more precision as time goes by. This is only the second time. Good, good, good. They have worked in tandem, good, 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 in a single set format. Are you ready? We'll get him in position by closing the shoulder. Heel. Good. Good. Making sure I'm in front of him. Make sure we're locked. Make sure you're locked. And the send away. Friend?
Hi guys. Hi Hadley. Oh, hi Rufus. Oh, you're so pretty.
Learning for
Yes, thank you.
plurality of resource.
There we go.
Good. Setting up for the recall. Heel. Good, 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 good. Force him in position. Good job. So we've assembled, and we're working on exercise 4 in a dual dog format. We've got old Rufus and we got beautiful Hadley together. We're touching them. We're making sure the body mass is not on us. Everybody's happy. Then we're going to spin, and we are going to move our dogs together. Good, good, good. Into a location downstay. Good. Point and snap. Good. The signal. The second signal. Good. You know that. Good, good, good. Good. And our second signal. Now once we get them there, what I'm going to do is I'm going to reward the dog 1 and 2. I'm going to note that Rufus was in position first and he's on the outside, so I'm going to try to get him as a reward first, and then I'm going to watch these critters. Good. They are less likely to hold a downstay when they're inside that 3 foot mark. I'm going to give a signal to separate, and I'm expecting a fault. No. I'm going to send him back, and then I'm going to bump him into her. Good. Good. Well, so it'll have to be done at home as well. Or you'll have to separate them, either or. 1 time, 2 time. If I missed it and I'm looking for Cookie, I'm going to start to push the envelope just a little bit. I will show a classical conditioning, because we can't let these dogs, good, dictate the pace of the game. All I want to do is separate from them in a location downstay. And so once we've got them there, we're actually looking for a comprehension indicator, which would be the yawn, and then we can also use the head position as a barometer. If the head's between the shoulders, they're doing awesome. If it's outside the shoulders like Hadley, they're stinkers thinking about getting up. So here we are. I'm going to return to them. I'm going to frame the release, and I'm going to send them out again. And what I want to do is I'm going to reload this. I'm going to reload this rep in 3 seconds because I want a second one. We saw correction. You see this guy here? Good. He's talking to me right now. That's a good job. I know. I had to correct you. It's my fault. Always my fault. Here we go. Big old signal. And let's see what if our performance, good boy, Rufus in particular, is a little bit faster. You ready? There? Oh yeah, he doesn't like making mistakes. She helps him make mistakes. Like a little big sister. Good. Notice I didn't give the cookie on that point. This is our second rep. Here's our signal. My event is me sitting down and my backside signal. Give it about 30-40 seconds. Brings us to exactly what we're looking for. We got correction in number 1, perfect repetition on 2. We're going to measure number 3. If the dog does perfect, or the set of dogs does perfect on 3, then we discontinue and move on to the next exercise. If they make the mistake, we must loop back in and through. Good. Love it, love it, love it. Love it, love it, love it. All right, I'm going to bet the farm right now. We'll bet the farm on the process. Y'all ready? Let's go. These dogs are going to do perfect. Good, good, good. Each and every time. All right, good boy. I love it. I can count on him. Good, he's had the most preparation. Good job. This one on the other hand, good, good, good. She's over here because she's got a brother right now currently. Good. And what I mean by that is, good, good, good. That she's not formally enrolled in the program. Might have lost $1 there. Big signal, the event, and the signal. So you see that the outside dog is cued in completely on what we're doing. He's looking for information, ready to move on. The inside dog, the white one, Miss Hadley, really needs to be paced around, and she needs to be bossed around a little bit. She needs to be corrected a little bit more. Good. Excellent. There's your comprehension indicator. And we're going to return. We're going to point, and we're going to release and go have fun. Ready? Through. Good job. Good. Good boy. Good. Final litmus test. Plurality. Plurality. Yes. Yes. Good catch. Love it. There. Good dog. Good dog. Here. Good. Goodness gracious. What are you doing? When she's no snatchy, she honors. When she talks, good. He talks. Ooh, where you going? That was nice. Gonna hold you. Gonna hold you. We're gonna work on her landing spot just a little bit. Good. But she's ready. Drop. Never allow her to take his anymore. We'll step on it. Go to the withers if we have to. And then we're gonna present his. When she ever goes in to get his, and we'll correct. Always on your butt. Good. Good. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Good job. One of the other things that we need to show in plurality is the importance of touch in between repetition patterns. We also want to notice that these dogs, good, don't really want to hang out with each other when they're working. They have had so much time where this one snatched this stuff and created this environment. Good, good. And it makes it hard for him to work. Good. See, he doesn't want to look. Good. Here. Good. Good boy. He doesn't want his object to be stolen from him. Good. That's what creates the whole environment. Good. Good. There we go. He gets hers. Okay with that? Cool. He's gone. Yeah. Good. And no snatching. No snatching. This way. Good. This way. Good. Motion, dog should never snatch it. Good. Should never snatch it. Good. Go away, good. Good. Can't buy one. There we go. Good. Touch between set. Offer. Touch between set. Offer. Oh, good job, officer.